Keith, pre-season friendly against Fleetwood Town. Just give us your thoughts on the 90 minutes.
Well, it shows where we are in terms of our pre-season. We've got a lot to do from a physical point of view, a fitness point of view. Tonight we're up against a full-time professional outfit that are in season 6 months in advance of where we are. This is the start of our third week of pre-season, so I thought they pressed us really aggressively in the first half. Their rotations and the formation, their system of play caused us some problems, but we got to grips with it as the game went on. We conceded some bad goals, poor goal from set play, poor goal from a restart in the opposition's 18-yard box. A couple of passes later, we're picking the ball out of the net. So from that point of view, we conceded some poor goals, didn't keep the ball enough. And I've just said to the boys afterwards tonight that you're going to suffer in games if you don't pass the ball and retain possession and move the ball and keep possession of the football. So, you can see the gulf, certainly in terms of fitness levels. There was a gulf in terms of some of the quality at times as well. So we're very much a work in progress. And, I'm not overly too disappointed with tonight in terms of performance, because it's not really about performances at this point. It's a nice to have, but really, from a fitness point of view, a physical point of view, that's our second game, and some people getting 90 minutes, a lot of people getting 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, so a variation in terms of minutes. We've another good game on Friday against Man United. They're 21s and so on, so we're really looking forward to that, as well as tonight was a great opportunity for us to play against the system of play that Fleetwood play against, and a lot of the teams in the Premier Division in Ireland will probably play in a similar fashion. So and a lot of teams will press us with that intensity, so we got to get used to that very quickly.
The man you know very well from last season got the 2 goals. It had to be him, didn't it?
It did, and I suppose I've just said to the one or two of the coaches on the way out there that you put him into our team tonight, and maybe it gives us more of a focal point. Maybe it gives us more of a platform. He's a real threat all season, Ronan. He's been banging in goals for fun in the Irish League, and now he's over with Fleetwood, and we wish him very well here in his new venture, at his new club. So I think he's impressed the manager tonight in terms of his sharpness, his goal scoring, I'm sure. And our boys, like I said, we had to, hopefully we can learn quickly from a night like tonight, and again, try and grow and improve, and that, in terms of all aspects of our game. Like I said, I can't be too critical of the performance because we're very early in our pre-season, but we've got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of bodies to try and get into the building to try and strengthen the squad as we move forward.
Like I said, you're only 2.5 weeks into your pre-season. It's not about the results, it's about getting players minutes, and there's a lot of rotation tonight more in the second half.
Yeah, no, we got everybody on the bench, onto the pitch at different stages of the game. A couple of the boys that came on late in the game, Dara Power, Robbie McCord, have been carrying niggles a little bit, so we had to limit their minutes. Hopefully that will bring them on a little bit in terms of their pre-season introduction to train, or return to train, and all that type of stuff. So yeah, great for the boys to get minutes tonight. I think young boy Jason Healy on the bench is the only one not to get minutes, but we'll look to plug him in on Friday against Man United. So it's been a really good week so far. We've worked very hard. We've had some long days. The boys are very receptive to the ideas. They're working with our fitness coach, really hard. And I suppose at this point in the season, it is about fitness. It's about physically getting stronger. And the biggest gulf in terms of what I could see, you'll notice certainly from the sideline, wasn't just the sharpness, the match fitness of the players, it's the physicality, their aggression, the intensity to press. And every one of the Fleetwood boys is an athlete. And that's where you have to be in professional football. You have to be an athlete first. You have to be technically proficient. You got to use the ball really well, tactically aware. But we need to improve physically, and that's for sure. That's something that we'll try and do as the weeks progress.
34 Walsall fans have made the trip across the Irish Sea. It was great to see those, and the fans pay their respects to them to making their journey across. Yeah, no, we had a Q&A with them last night in the training ground at Fleetwood. They got to ask a number of questions. It was great to see them. It was great to see the boys and girls
from the Blues Supporters Club come into the dressing room beforehand. It's great. It's a great showcase for them to come across to the club, and it's great to see them here. And they've been looked after fantastically well, and like they've always done, they'll back the team, they'll support the team, and we've got to try and represent them well on the pitch every time we play. And we're looking to do that in a division that's going to be very, very demanding, and we need to step up the gears and understand that it's going to be highly, highly competitive next year, and it's a gulf and a massive step up. But we'll hopefully be ready come the 15th of January. Oh, February, I should say. February,
It's been a long week, as you said. But what's next for the players now? Is it kind of recovery day tomorrow and back at it on the grass on Thursday?
No, they'll be in the gym tomorrow. We'll give them a slight lie-in tomorrow morning, so but they'll be in the gym. And we'll go to watch Blackpool and Forest tomorrow night, so the FA Cup replay. So I'm not sure whether I should say that in this tunnel, but we'll go to that game. We have a morning session planned, and that's the way we'll approach it. Back on the pitch on Thursday, back to work ahead of the game on Friday against Man United.